think this was more about Karen's game anyway. Nobody give a fuck about Sakura this time around.
How dare you? Like, as much as I don't play Sakura in this, I still love her as a character. So.
All right, you loved Karen as a character too. So
I did. That's true, actually.
I just said.
Yeah, but I like Sakura more, to be honest. So.
Oh, whatever. Bitch ass, punk ass, stupid ass nigga.
You put everything outside of dumbass. Welcome to -2, a podcast where we talk everything fighting games. I'm here with Kimbo.
Like I said, sup, bitches.
And yeah, we started off in an argument, kind of.
You started the argument. What you mean?
Man, I don't know. Anyways, the first thing we're gonna just skip through a few of these things, you know. So E-League on Friday, Punk got out on winner's side, Smug got out on loser's side. Punk finally did something. I mean, whatever, he still sucks. And Smug, he played amazing, actually. I'm surprised he got out of loser's side with the way he was playing. But yeah. That aside, Kill la Kill got an announcement for the new Oxys game.
Though I've heard, I don't know if this is confirmed or not. I heard that it's actually not made by Oxys and it's just going to be an arena fighter.
Yep, it's an arena fighter, but it's made by the team from Oxys.
Okay.
So that's why you see a lot of the graphics and even just the way they move and everything is kind of the same.
I haven't seen anything for it at all whatsoever.
Oh, well, the picture's just a show, I guess, more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It got announced as it.
Yeah. They just have a few screenshots, but you can tell just from the screenshots it looks just like Dragon Ball Fighters, or Guilty Gear. Yeah, if they're doing this for every anime, dude, Bleach, where's Bleach at? Give me some Bleach, please. Yeah, outside of that, Dead or Alive 6 got announced. We didn't talk about this last time.
Because we don't care.
I care, okay.
No, see, this is how the argument started for the listening. I never heard this nigga give a fuck about Dead or Alive.
No, because it's been dead this whole time.
Shut up. I've never, ever heard him say, like, oh, man, I wish they had a new Dead or Alive or something. Because there's plenty of times where we have conversations, and I'll bring up, oh, I wish they made a new Bloody Roar or something, and he'll agree with me and stuff like that. We'll talk about, like, King of Fighters and stuff. We'll talk about, of course, Marvel, of course, Street Fighter. We'll talk about Mortal Kombat, Injustice. But this man never brings up Dead or Alive, or Virtual Fighter for that matter. Granted, we did play both of them, but I know I didn't really give a fuck about that. Like, not that I didn't have fun with Dead or Alive, but it's like it never really interested me.
Yeah, I can see why it didn't interest you. Same thing with Virtual Fighter.
Right, because like the characters are kind of.
It moves stiff in ways. It moves stiff in some ways.
It's not even the animation. It has nothing to do with the animation. Nothing to do with how the game.
But the game, like how it feels when you're playing it.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, something like that. But it's more about the characters are just meh. Bleh. Like I don't care about any of these characters. None of these characters are really interesting to me.
Well, so to combat your thing though, when it came to never talking about Virtual Fighter or Dead or Alive, it's because I thought they were dead. I thought it was over. I thought there was nothing that could come out ever again.
You all just heard me say how I talked about Bloody Roar. I know Bloody Roar's dead, and it's probably
Bloody Roar might still come back. It still has a chance.
Damn, the company is like under. Hudson is like gone. Alright, their game's probably not coming back. So I'm like, alright, it's probably dead. But I still hold out hope, and I still bring it up. You have never talked about being excited for Dead or Alive ever.
Okay, well, what I want to talk about isn't really like excited about the game, even though I follow the games, all of them.
Sure.
They're staying away from the sexy girl outfits.
No, yeah, I heard about that. They're actually trying to make things a little more realistic.
Yep, tone down boo physics, all that stuff. To me, that's like Mortal Kombat toning down fatalities. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. Like, how are you gonna? Like, I get that they want to, like, oh, we want to tone down the, like, the extra boob physics and all the sexuality and make it, like, super more realistic and stuff. And I'm like, so you just want to make Virtual Fighter?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Nobody cares about Dead or Alive except for the titties. That's why y'all made an entire volleyball game spin-off based off your characters because you sexualized them.
Off the sexy girls, man. The girls are modeled so freaking amazing in that game. And now you're toning it down. That makes no sense to me.
Are you about to nut yourself? You good?
I'm just mad. I'm mad that I don't get to jerk off to the fucking gameplay anymore.
The opinions of Super John do not reflect that of Kimbo and I'm not about to get my rocks off to a 3D chick. But
you know you did. Everyone did. Shut up. Like, what?
No, I didn't, nigga. I didn't jerk off to no Dead or Alive growing up.
You never did.
No.
What?
Oh, what?
What? Wasn't there always like crossovers of like them in bikinis or something? Wasn't? Yeah, there was like a swimsuit Game Informer issue of like all the.
Almost like I just mentioned the volleyball game like 2 seconds ago.
I get, yeah. But you never masturbated and stuff, man.
No, nigga. Like, I found where the real porn was at, and if I couldn't find that, there was. Remember those old sites with like the games on them, but there was like that section with like the adult section for the game.
Yep, man.
Those ones I would play.
Those are dead now. You ever go to those?
Oh no, I haven't been to those in a hot minute since like fucking middle school.
I actually like 2 weeks ago like looked up some fucking adult Flash games. I'm like, dude, this suck now. Like they're nothing.
I mean, nigga, they probably sucked when we were growing up. We just
actually, I looked at some of the past ones, and they still hold up today.
Okay, we're getting completely off topic.
Yeah, we're going fucking rated A.
Dead or Alive 6, as you were saying.
Dead or Alive, yeah, it's straying away from what built it, basically. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, fuck off, guys. I'm not buying this game, and not many probably won't.
Nigga, you probably weren't gonna buy the game regardless.
I bought all of them since to now.
Shut your punk ass up. You probably weren't gonna buy it anyway.
I was gonna buy it.
Right. Who's gonna play with you?
Me.
So you're gonna play with yourself to some Dead or Alive?
Yeah, I did that with the other Dead or Alive. Last round.
I actually played that with you.
You did. And you saw how high rank I was. I'm still playing it.
Notice how this nigga finds every opportunity to big himself up, talking about, oh, you notice how high rank I was.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that I play it. Like you just said, who am I going to play with? I play with myself.
Shut your ass up. You could have just said, like, yeah, like, and you remember, like, how much fun we had playing, something to that effect. Or you could be like, and you remember how often I asked you to play it, even though I wouldn't remember that, but you could have said something to that effect. But no, you got to say, and you remember how high ranked I was in that game. No, nigga, I don't remember how high ranked you were in that game, because I don't fucking pay attention to your accomplishments, not nearly as much as you do. All right? Hop off my dick. Please and thank you. Moving on.
Real quick. Street Fighter 2 Turbo ranked points max out to 2,045, and I thought that was so lazy. I'm like, they really couldn't put that higher, like to 10,000 or at least some kind of even number. Like, why 2,045? Like, why?
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's just a little, like, the 30th anniversary already sucks enough.
I'm saying, like, who the hell cares? Like,
the people that did buy it, I feel bad for them.
I don't know why y'all motherfuckers bought it. There's literally Fightcade that you can get on your computer, buy a $20 fucking controller. You can plug it into your laptop or whatever. You can buy the fucking
controller. You don't even have to buy anything. Just use your PS4 controller.
What's up?
Just use your PS4 controller. Why even buy?
True that. But you know, like maybe not everybody listening has a PS4. If you don't, fuck are you doing? But no, just get Fightcade on your PC, literally go find the ROMs, and you can play not only Alpha 3 online, you can play Alpha 2, you can play Alpha, you don't have to play just Super Turbo online, you can play Champion Edition. Shit, you could probably play Rainbow Edition.
Dude, you can play all Street Fighter editions.
Yeah, you can play every single one except for like Street Fighter 1, but I mean, you can't play that online in the Anniversary Edition anyway.
Plus, no one wants to play that.
No one wants to play that, right? So, like... Y'all gonna be mad like, oh my god, did you frame delay and why the fuck y'all waste your money? Like,
yeah, that's true.
I only thought about it just because I wanted to like watch these scrubs in Alpha 3 because like, you know, a bunch of these niggas trying it for the first time and thinking, oh, I'm so good. I'm like, yeah, alright nigga. But I was like, I'm just gonna save that money and save it for Fighting EX later. You know, a real man's game.
Yep. I already have it pre-ordered.
again, you can't pre-order the game.
Well, I mean, like, I have the money on the side. I keep forgetting. I do that. I did that for Soul Calibur as well.
Yeah, stop saying pre-order because you're gonna get people listening to it like pre-order.
Yeah, that's true.
What? So what? Like, don't.
That's my bad.
Because you almost had me doing it. Like, wait. What?
Wait, what?
You're about to get me like jump off my fucking seat right now.
Yeah, that game looks better and better. By the way, real quick, I was looking at some new Fighting EX Layer footage, like a lot of it, and I noticed I never saw guard break, so is that just me?
No, they're still in there. Don't worry about it.
They're still in there? Okay, it's just the people playing like were super casual?
Yeah, and they just didn't use it.
Okay. That's my one gimmick with Garuda in the beta. I just want to do it again. So.
No, they probably... Well, actually, I was going to say...
I'm pretty sure they toned it down. I'm 100% sure they toned it down.
No, I mean, like, I'm 90% sure because you still need to do the guard break a couple times before you get, like, the actual guard break property of it.
Yeah. Like the 4... Yeah, you got to hit it 4 times. Or make them block or hit it 4 times.
Yeah, it has to make contact with the opponent at least 4 times. And then you actually get to, like... You press it again, and you literally get to actually guard break them the way you would in the EX games.
And they would be completely stunned.
Except it doesn't use meter like it did in the old EX games.
Nope. It's so broken.
They might change it and make it use meter after the Gogi's activated.
Yeah, that's probably what they're doing.
Which would be a lot more fair.
Because I abused... Like, I never lost a game in the beta. I was streaming for a little bit, and, like, it was so broken. I just kept doing that to everyone.
I saw you streaming when you were playing the beta. I watched for, like, 2 matches how you just ran up to people and just guard break. Guard break. Guard break. Oh, it's activated. Guard break. Full combo. Run up at you. I'll wake up. Guard break.
The full combo, by the way, because they're in a stunned state, there's no, like, scaling. So you get to, like... You take out half to, like, 3/4 of the health.
You do that twice in a row. I'm just like, okay, you know what? You're one of those people online. I'm good. I'm not watching this no more.
And it stays for the next rounds on top of that, so...
Like, yeah, I'm just like, oh, you're one of those people. I'm not watching this. I'm out of here.
Well, I remember I only streamed because Scotty, I think, wanted to see some footage, and I was like, I'm only doing, like, one thing that's just cheap. Like...
And then, even though you could do something else and, like, have fun with the game and let everybody else...
That's my fun. I have a certain way of having fun.
That's how I said, you're one of those people. No, shit.
So, with that out of the way, the last thing is the bulk of this entire podcast is E3.
Nigga, yo, listen. Right,
so we stopped at the Sony press conference. Like
hold on. I'm gonna warn everybody right now. We're not going to limit this to just fighting games because we are overall gamers. So like, I'm excited for a whole bunch of shit, nigga. First, Sony press conference. They started as I said they would. I told you they would. They started with The Last of Us Part 2. Nigga.
And I just say the physics on that game, I've never seen. I know this sounds minor and dumb, but I've never seen a nose move correctly against a cheek.
This dude. Sorry about the sound.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching E3 with this fool, right? We were watching the trailer, and this dude would not shut up the entire fucking trailer about like, oh my god, the way the nose bounced off the cheek, it's so realistic. And I'm like, but fam, like, you see the rest of this, right? He's like, yeah, I know, but like, the way the nose bounced off the cheek, he would not stop bringing that up the whole trailer. I shit you not. This man was amazed by a nose bouncing off the cheek. And to be fair, in this day and age of people having, you know, hair clipped through clothing or chains clipped through clothing.
Nothing clipped in that game. Nothing.
Yo, yeah, the animation was like freaking brilliant. She's running through, she's getting shot at, and you see the character model actually react to getting shot at.
Oh my god, like when the guy shot the glass door and like the glass shattered over, she like reacted to that. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh snap. You know, that's what took me out of like it just being a game and put me into this is an actual character. Yep. Like I'm watching a movie. You know, but granted, this is also E3. I don't trust nothing 100%.
Oh no, so, I trust everything there because Naughty Dog's never showed anything and it not come out not like that. If you get what I mean.
trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't
anything in Sony. The only thing that was ever like a lie in Sony was Killzone.
Oh, I don't
That's
recall
it.
that shit.
So,
but
and Ubisoft though, I don't fucking trust.
We're not gonna talk about Ubisoft. How about that? They're not getting.
We're not gonna talk about Assassin's Creed at all.
Nigga, boy, we ain't talking about Ubisoft in this podcast. We're gonna. So there was Last of Us Part 2, which looked amazing. If you haven't seen the full gameplay and shit for that, check that out. Speaking of other gameplay demos, Resident Evil 2 Remake.
That one was a surprise.
I was dead ass surprised. I had no idea what was going on. The trailer.
Me and you were watching the conference, and we're over here like, oh, you're a little mouse. You're playing like a little mouse, dude.
I thought, I dead ass, no lie. I thought maybe it was like a game for Ant-Man. I was like, oh, cool. Ant-Man's getting the game because the camera's so.
That's what we were thinking like you're someone small, but no, it was something way bigger than that.
I mean, granted, in the trailer, you were actually a mouse.
Yeah.
But once they like the camera kind of panned out and Homeboy walked in, and I was like, wait, who's that? I'm like, who that is? And you see him zooming in the face, and you see the man, the guy, the legend, Leon Kennedy. Yeah, boy. I was so hyped. And on top of that, in the Resident Evil 2 remake, they're not going to do the whole locked perspective camera, none of that. It's going to have the same kind of camera.
Oh, actually, there's info on that.
What are you talking about?
There are 2 ways you can play the game. One with locked cameras and one without. And the zombies react a different way if you use the locked camera mode.
Oh, that is so sick! I didn't know that!
Yeah.
So sick! I'm gonna do 2 playthroughs of this game. Yes. One with a regular camera, and then one with the old school camera. That is godlike. I love y'all in this sense. With Street Fighter, we still got some problems. But we're not gonna bring that up right now.
All their money is going to Devil May Cry and
Resident Evil, and probably still Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
you know what, John, take it. I'm sorry.
So after they showed Wolf, that was the second to last character they showed. Then they showed Mega Man. They had what was it, Proto Man and Bass that they added in the little super
in the final.
Then they started to talk about like changes for every single character.
All right, one general change that I like across the board is the fact that they're changing Final Smashes. There's no more of the transformation Final Smashes, but in the sense that like you transform and you run around the stage in a new form and you get to beat up on people. Nah, none of that shit.
Nope.
All right, now most of these Final Smashes are all cinematic and shit, and they're talking about they want to get it right to the point. I think what they want to do is they want to make Smash Balls like actually like viable in tournaments. That's what I think they want to do. Because of
that's going to be a little hard to do.
It might be a little bit, but like at the same time, I'm not sure. Like I would like to see Final Smashes in tournaments and shit. That'd be fun to see because they are for the most part, they're mostly just like cinematic and like they definitely uprooted a whole bunch of them. Like
character changes though. One poked out to me and one was amazing. And that has to do with Ganondorf.
Dude, I'm about to start maining Ganondorf. I bullshit you not. Listen, like Ganondorf. Let's just talk about his inception from Melee. I still remember the day I unlocked Ganondorf. Right.
I remember this from back then too. We were confused as to why he wasn't able to use a sword.
No. You weren't there with me. I'm talking about when I unlocked Ganondorf. Oh. When I unlocked Ganondorf, Scott was there with me, and we were playing, and then we just went into the event match. We didn't really read what it was.
Yep.
And so it's Link and Zelda, and it was like, we're like, wait a minute, is that Captain Falcon? Because like he was moving exactly the same thing. We still were. It was still new. We were still new to the whole like clone aspect.
Yeah.
And like some characters who were clones made sense. Pikachu, Dr. Mario, Young Link. Those clones made sense. Ganondorf and Captain Falcon did not make sense whatsoever.
No.
People were always confused. Then Brawl comes up. You know, he's still playing similar, but they changed him a little bit. Like his forward B now was like a grab and shit like that.
And his Spartan kick.
Oh yeah, the Spartan kick. That was a new thing he got too. That shit was godlike and all. But you know, but then he had a taunt where he would pull out the sword, shing, look at it, and put it back. That triggered so many fucking people. Like, how you gonna give us a taunt where he looks at the sword, puts it away, but he never uses the fucking sword, right? Smash 4, still the same problem. He never uses the sword. They basically just ported him over from Brawl to Smash 4.
Yeah.
But now, first off, they brought him back to Ocarina of Time Ganondorf.
Yeah, best one.
Then they gave him the sword that he never actually used this sword in the game. This was the sword from the
But the
tech
promo
demo.
picture was so amazing.
Yeah, this is the sword from the tech demo for the GameCube when it first came out, and they showed a Link versus Ganondorf little CGI trailer.
Yep.
And Ganondorf had this bomb-ass fucking thick sword, and now he's using it as his smash attacks. Like, think of it now as Captain Falcon and Ike had a baby.
Yeah.
That's who Ganondorf turned into, and I am not mad at that at all.
No, me neither.
I am so hyped he's finally using his sword. I'm going to feel so powerful. Using the King of Evil, and his final smash, he turns into the Ganon from Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, yep.
God, like, oh! Ganondorf had, like, the best... Actually, I can't even say that. The Legend of Zelda characters, in general...
In general, all of them got, like, some
like,
crazy updates.
One of the things they talked about is how, like, you know, in the past games, they would keep everybody from the same series of Legend of Zelda. You know, in Melee, they had Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess, all that shit.
This one, they just threw that out the freaking window.
They put it all out the window. We got Link from Breath of the Wild. We got Toon Link from Wind Waker. We got Young Link from, I'll say, Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
We got Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. And we got Zelda from fucking...
Skyward Sword.
No.
Wasn't that Skyward Sword?
No, it's A Link Between Worlds. And then we got Sheik from her unused Twilight Princess fucking form.
Yep.
Like... These niggas fucking killed it. And that's just with the Zelda characters. We haven't even talked about... Alright, speaking of Zelda and Link, another character who plays very similar to Link, but, like, from the future, is Samus.
Yep.
And one, like, kind of request that people have had for quite a while is, oh, we need Ridley in Smash. Why can't we get Ridley in Smash? But everybody's like... Boom,
Sakurai did respawn every time.
Hold on. Everybody's like, boo, 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 Ridley's too big. But it's like, nigga, have you seen how big Bowser gets? But he's in the fucking game. Like, so, and I was with them too. I'm like, why couldn't they just make Ridley like the size of Charizard and put him in the fucking game?
Yep.
Lo and behold, they did just that.
By the way, I might add, the cinematic trailer that they showed, I loved that he had so much personality when he picked up the Mario hat and did Mario's pose.
Oh, yo.
The Odyssey pose.
That had me dying.
Spun the hat on his finger. Oh, man.
You can ask John, like, when we first saw the trailer, I was like, wait, who's this new character? Right? You just see Samus, Mario, Mega Man walking down a little hallway.
By the way, when the first person dies, I think it was Mega Man, right?
Mega Man.
Yeah, I saw the tail or whatever. I'm like, alien?
Yeah, you thought that. The minute I saw the tail, I was yo, fucking Ridley. I'm like,
I thought alien. I'm like, what? Alien in a fucking...
the literal second I saw that tail. Listen. I played, like, every fucking Metroid, and I have fucking nightmares about that fucking tail stabbing me and shit.
I only played the Metroid way back in the day, and then the GameCube one. That's it. I only played, like, 2 Metroids.
Oh, yeah, I played way too many. I played Super Metroid, Metroid Zero Mission.
Yeah,
Metroid,
I didn't play, like...
like Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime
I don't even
2.
think I beat the first Metroid that I ever played from way back in the day.
You're trash. You're garbage. You're garbage. You're basura. But yeah, the minute I saw that tail, I fucking lost it. I'm like, oh my god, Ridley! So, like, I'm definitely gonna be trying Ridley out. Which reminds me, one of us needs to get a Switch.
I just use Justin's, but... Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Justin got a Switch.
Also, my aunt has a Switch, so...
So then you have a Switch?
Yeah, I have a Switch.
Get your pre-order in. What's up? But yeah. So, I'm sorry. I'm a little too excited because they like.
So here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the one thing that I'm gonna be mad about if it comes out right, and it comes out December 7th, I believe. Which is funny because now I feel like all the games that are coming out in February are to avoid Smash Bros.
No, honestly, I felt the same way. Like, when our game's coming out in December, we were both like, oh...
Like, why are they not coming out on Christmas time? Isn't that the prime, like, then I'm like, oh, everyone's gonna be buying a Switch and Smash Brothers. That's what it is.
Nobody's gonna be paying attention to no fucking Spider-Man or Ghost of Tsushima. It's Smash Brothers, nigga. Like, like we can't compete with that. So that made sense to me. I'm like, all right, y'all got that.
Basically, it's guaranteed that there's gonna be like over 70 characters in that game.
I actually did the math. I'm pretty sure it's about like 68
right now, if you include the clone characters, right?
Right now, I'm counting the what they call the Echo.
Yeah, Echo characters.
All right, you know what? I have a little issue with this whole character. Real quick.
I have no issue with it. I'm totally fine.
Listen. I have no problem with the idea of Echo characters. Like I said, they've been doing this since Melee.
Yeah.
What the? But like, if you gonna claim Daisy, Daisy's in Smash now. If you're gonna claim that Daisy, Dark Pit, and Lucina are Echo characters, cool, makes sense. But why in the fuck aren't Dr. Mario considered one? Young Link's not considered one. I'm a little.
I guess it's because they play completely different.
Dr. Mario and Mario do not play completely different.
They have completely different properties. The Echo Fighters, I believe, they have like almost the exact same properties.
Somebody try to hit me with that same logic, but they have like different properties and stuff. Lucina and Marth also have different properties. That's why they're two separate characters. I'm cool with that, but like, I don't know. All right, you know what? The more and more I think about it, maybe it makes a little sense because Dr. Mario and Mario technically have two different down Bs.
Yeah, they have like. You have to play them completely differently. That's the best way to put it.
Stop. They have two completely different down Bs. That's it.
Because doesn't Dr. Mario not have the reflect cape?
While Lucina and Marth, they all have like essentially the same smash attacks, the same B. It's just different properties. But like when it comes to Dr. Mario, I guess there's one move kind of different. So I guess they'll do that. And Young Link and Link, considering Link is from Breath of the Wild now, Young Link plays more like Link played before, because now Young Link would have bombs that. Oh, I forgot. Link got remote activated bombs. Yo. I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. But alright, I guess those are different. And technically, Falco has different smash attacks from Fox, and technically now Ganondorf finally has different smash attacks from Captain Falcon. But Pichu still should be considered a fucking Echo character. Because Pichu still has the same fucking moves as Pikachu.
I'm mad that Pichu still has the same weakness that made her unplayable.
Yeah, I'm mad as hell they brought that back. 1. 2, I'm still mad at the fact that so many of these guys have the same final smashes. I'm cool with, like, okay, cool, they got rid of the Landmaster for Fox. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, they do have the same.
But it's like... But
they have a different formation.
Yeah, Falco, they have a more unruly formation. No, nigga. It's just Falco decides to spin in his R-Wing before he shoots. Like, get the fuck out of my face. If anything, that's the final smash we've been wanting for Falco since Brawl. Because the nigga literally says, personally, I prefer the air, but comes down in a tank. What kind of sense did that shit make? Never made any sense. Now, finally, in this new one, you give him one with the R-Wing, but you gave Fox the same thing. Why couldn't you give Fox a cutscene where he's in a fucking Landmaster, and you give Falco a cutscene where he's in the R-Wing? Like, you just had to make these niggas the same, didn't you, with the final smash? Pichu and Pikachu, they got the same fucking final smash. Why in the fuck would Pichu know Volt Tackle? It's a fucking baby-ass little Pokemon. Pichu don't know that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Why do you got the same fucking shit? I'm sick and tired of this shit. Stop. And then Dr. Mario. Listen, I get that Mario has the whole Mario finale. Ooh, fire is spinning. Cool. Oh my god. But why does Dr. Mario have literally the same thing with pills? Why doesn't instead he have pills rain down from the sky or something and land on the stage to, kind of correspond to, I don't know, the fucking game he's from? Like, why in the
Okay, you know what? I'm giving Nintendo a pass on this. With all your little nitpicks which literally are nitpicks.
Our nitpick, the fact that the Final Smashes look the same. That's fucking stupid.
I don't know. I'm not going to be looking at the Final Smashes too much anyway.
They're fucking amazing looking 90% of the time. Except for when you keep reusing the same fucking assets from other...
But yeah, so anyway, the 64 characters in there already, like, I don't care. My other thing, too, with Smash Ultimate is the community. Okay?
Oh my god.
Hold on. If, let's say, Street Fighter 6 was announced. Hold on. Let's say Street Fighter 6 was announced.
Hey.
What?
I said tread carefully with what you're about to say.
I know. So let's say Street Fighter 6 is announced, right?
Okay.
And it adds every character that Street Fighter ever had. Actually, it's not even called it Street Fighter 6. They call it Street Fighter Ultimate, okay?
Right, let's just go with that. Yeah.
Yep. And they, add properties, blah, 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 blah. And they add every character in there. Fuck it, just put all of them in there. And the tournaments come out. We're going to play the fuck out of that. Tournament-wise as well. It's going to be like the fucking, the tip of the tip. Smash Brothers Ultimate is going to come out. And Melee is still going to be probably the #1 game played. For no fucking reason.
Notice how you said is still probably. Stop assuming shit.
No. I'm assuming because Smash 4 was also an amazing game.
It was.
And you can tell that they try to pay attention to the competitive side a little bit with Smash 4, but mostly for the party aspect. But that's how Melee was anyway. And it just happened to be there were glitches in the game that made it competitive. I'm going to say glitches because that was literally what it was.
Yeah, they really were just glitches.
Yeah, they were just glitches. Wave dashing and shit, get out of here. You're not going to tell me that was like an implemented fucking thing.
Now in Smash Ultimate, they intentionally put these shits in there. So
yes,
now
and they even, So, my thing is, for the Smash community, stop playing Melee. If Smash Ultimate comes out, I better not, I better see Melee as a side game. I want Smash Ultimate to actually be supported in the competitive side as much as what Melee was.
Okay.
And that's the fucking case, because there's no excuse now. There's no excuse.
I have to stop you for the cringe aspect of it, because everybody listening to this probably saying it a million times. It's Melee. Stop saying it's Melee. For the fuck sake. Everybody listening to this is cringing every single time you say Melee. It's Melee. I was cringing the whole time too. I couldn't take it anymore. It's Melee. Continue on.
But yeah, I want to see this game supported just like Melee. I want to see it be the top game, not fucking underneath Melee. I am done with Melee. It's a pass game. It should be a side fun game. It should not be center stage. Smash Ultimate is made to be center stage. It looks amazing. It puts all the... I wish Capcom would do something. I wish any of the fighting games we ever played did something like this and actually paid attention to it and put money into it. Because we would be playing that and it would be the #1 game out.
Here's what it is. I can pretty much tell that Sakurai, with this iteration, this nigga essentially said, here's Smash Bros. Ultimate with literally everything from every other Smash Bros. Before it. Don't ask me for shit else.
Yeah, basically.
That's essentially it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't announce any DLC fighters, because who else you need to add? Literally, all we would want is
Goku.
And then on top of that, that's kind of a stretch. So
that is, yeah. That's just more of a dream thing, like Cloud.
Exactly.
But it happened though.
It did. But
or
I digress.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Sora is another one. That would be amazing. Imagine if they brought Kingdom Hearts. We didn't even talk about Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god.
Okay, so all the by the way, actually no, we did. We did talk about it.
No, we did not. In this
the last podcast we did.
What did we say about Kingdom Hearts?
Because I was talking about the whole Let It Go thing, and then we talked about the pirate ships attacking each other and shit. So we did. We did talk about it.
Did? Oh, yep. Okay.
Yep.
Pirates. Monsters, Inc.
I do like that there's a screenshot of, like, the pirate characters, like the Pirates of the Caribbean, like, actors, like, on the sand in that line. They look just like the movie. Like, it actually is amazing how they pulled that off.
Also, shout out to Kingdom Hearts 2 when the Pirates World was also in that one, and they looked nothing like this from the movie.
You can tell they tried, though, with the technology back then.
No, they definitely tried. But, dude, I remember hearing Jack Sparrow in Kingdom Hearts 2, and he sounded nothing like Johnny Depp.
By the way, to hop on back on Smash real quick, I forgot. So, everyone has Ridley in, and all the memes of Ridley not being in there and everything are gone.
Essentially, they're absolutely.
Now there's a new one.
Oh, right. Now everybody's complaining that, oh, everyone is here? Where's Waluigi?
Which, personally, I don't care.
I don't really care either, but, like, I understand. Like, it would be kind of like having Donkey Kong without Diddy, which we had to...
Well, no, not really, no. It'd be like Donkey Kong not having the old guy. I forgot his name.
No, don't do that. Don't disrespect Waluigi like that.
You got Mario, Luigi, and Wario in there. Like
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's right-hand man. So Wario not having his right-hand man, it seems like it's kind of fucked up. However, everybody listening to this, when did Waluigi appear in any single WarioWare game? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's why he's not in Smash. Shut it the fuck down. This nigga shows up in... This nigga's never had a game of his own. Nope. This nigga's never shown up in anything other than Mario Kart and Mario Party.
Yep.
And Smash Brothers.
And it's only so Luigi can look at someone when...
Deadass. It's only for Luigi.
It's only for Luigi to look at someone in the posters when Mario and Wario are looking at each other.
And on top of that, his name, Waluigi. Stupid as fuck. Alright? The only reason they called Wario his fucking name is because they just turned the M upside down.
Yep.
That's it. But for Waluigi, they turned the L upside down. I remember, before I even knew this nigga's name, I was like, I don't understand. He's supposed to be Ruigi? I don't get what it's supposed... Is that a lowercase r? I don't get it. And then they said his name was Waluigi, which is fucking stupid. Alright? So I get for the meme... Y'all might be upset that he's not really here, but nobody actually is that upset at the fact that Waluigi isn't here. Stop it. All of y'all acting like y'all really upset. Get the fuck off my timeline with that.
Be upset that Goku isn't there.
Shut up.
I just want Goku, man.
Ass up. Shut your ass up. Listen, Sakurai put out this game and he said, listen, niggas, don't ask you for shit else. Put everything
he even said, don't expect too many new characters.
Exactly, like, you know, he got the air dodges, he got the side air dodges, so you can literally do the fucking...
You got a parry in there, too, like, fucking A.
I'm saying, you got the... I mean, they always had the perfect shielding thing, but now
but this is, like, legit a parry.
Yeah, they fucking emphasized it this time. Like, in Smash 4, like, Ryu literally went into the pose of the parry when he did the perfect shielding and stuff, but now, like, they emphasize it so hard. The shield disappears, there's, like, a quick little, like, your character hits a pose and shit. So, like, Ryu ain't the only one out here doing perfect parries now. Like, everybody got them shits. And you actually get frame advantage for doing it. Yep. There's, another thing that a lot of people didn't notice, but I saw it in, like, a couple videos. There's actually throw teching in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I think hasn't there always been?
No, there has not always been. There was never throw teching in Smash Brothers.
My only question is wobbling back?
Oh, because of ice climbers?
No one tested it out from what I know. I searched, like, Hungry Box, and I even searched the dude who played...
Were they...
and no one seemed to be talking about it, so...
Were they available on the E3 demo?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't think they were.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Why. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I didn't know... I forgot that they had... Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they were very limited in who they could pick. Like, I was upset that, like, there was no Captain Falcon on the E3 demo. But, hey, we got Ganondorf, so I was like, all right, I'll take that.
I'm just wondering how they're going to stop that. Like, are they going to, like, make it so, like, the second Ice Climber doesn't swing or can't press anything when the other Ice Climber's grabbing? I don't know how they're going to do
that. They're going to have to do something about it. But I don't know what they're necessarily going to do about it. A bunch of other changes they have... now when your character goes flying, there's like a trail of smoke. I'm kind of iffy on that.
Yeah, no. Actually, I'm very iffy on that. It's distracting.
Yeah, it's really distracting.
It's
for people.
Way too out there.
But one of the things I do like is the fact that no matter what percent your character is at, they go flying far as hell. And then, like, the distance that they would go at normally, they just reach that distance a lot faster.
Yeah, it's only so they can speed up single player. Speed up, like, tournaments and stuff.
They're clearly trying to speed up the tournaments. They're taking more care as, like, really paying attention to, like, the competitive scene in it. Because even in the 1-1, you could, like, see the little scoreboard pop up for when people losing stocks.
Yeah, by the way, talking about that, versus screens...
The versus screen! You remember I could not get over that the whole fucking time. Every fucking time that versus screen popped up and you saw the shadows and the eyes twing and it's like versus. Like, we haven't had that since, like, Melee in like the classic mode. Like the slow rings
in classic mode, yeah.
in classic mode, but now you get it regular, and they're so kind of lame.
It looks
the
good,
eyes,
yeah. Basically, Smash Brothers, this is definitely one, like, yeah, it makes sense that are there any games coming out in December? Was there anything in E3 that was like, oh, it's coming out in December, nice?
Literally, I think it was only Smash.
Literally, I think the only game that's coming out before December is Fallout, which that one has its own fan base, aside from Smash Brothers, so it's not really them competing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing wants to compete with Smash. Nothing. They all avoided it.
Oh, one of my other favorite additions to Smash Ultimate, as it's known now. One of my other favorite additions is the fact that there's certain moments where the camera will zoom in and slow down when you get like a really hard smash.
I'm gonna hate that.
Because one of the moves that triggers
that you spam.
Falcon Punch.
You spam that so fucking much.
Now, see, you say spam that like I just sit there and press B.
Oh, no, well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, like, I aim the Falcon Punch very fucking well.
It's just when we're playing like 4-player or something, you always...
Yeah, y'all be playing 4-player, you know, y'all two be over there on the other side of Hyrule Temple doing your own shit. All of a sudden, you just... Falcon! And I through and punch both of y'all. Y'all was like, what is that? I was like, I got bored waiting, so... But yeah, now there's going to be a slowdown and emphasis to it. So basically, imagine like, if y'all don't really understand what I'm talking about, imagine like Little Mac's KO punch, but for like a whole bunch of smash attacks and like punches like Diddy's punch. I mean, not Diddy, Donkey Kong's punch.
Basically, 4-player is going to look crazy.
Yeah, this Smash Bros. Is going to look great. It's going to look crazy, going to look off the hook. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see more footage about it. The final smashes, the way they even presented the final smashes, like when you get the smash ball and stuff, and then like you use it, and you see a little character's icon with the eyes come through, and it shakes and everything. They like literally give you like a super portrait, like you're playing like Marvel 2 or some shit. And it's like they're really trying to make this like a real fighting game now.
The other thing too is so they had the tournament for it. The little invitational tournament. It was just a fun tournament. But it's funny that Zero won when he's retired.
Yeah.
So he still got it.
However, I do like that the fact that the grand finals was Mario versus Sonic. That was godlike. Go on.
SonicFox on Twitter.
Oh, yes! You were telling me about this before the podcast. Please, enlighten me.
SonicFox on Twitter decided to talk some smack on Zero. About how if SonicFox decided to, he would get on Smash and beat his ass. And Zero responded by saying, "I accept your challenge. Let's do this challenge, first to 10." When Smash Ultimate comes out, Zero said that he'll give SonicFox 3 months. Here's the funny part about this though. Here's the thing that makes me laugh about this situation, because SonicFox, accepted and talked shit. This happened before. SonicFox talked shit, said, "I'll go over to your game and beat your ass." He said this to Filipino Champ in Marvel, okay? And it was the same thing. He gave Filipino Champ gave. This is where Zero is giving him the same thing. I'm pretty sure he did this on purpose. He's giving SonicFox. Filipino Champ gave SonicFox like 3 months to play, and then did a first to 10. Okay. SonicFox whooped his ass in his own game. That, by the way, Filipino Champ had months before everyone else. So SonicFox is just too godlike, in my opinion. At
the same time,
Zero is unfreaking believable.
At the same time, one may say that SonicFox, because he's no longer the god and can bleed, not only Goichi, but now also Hook Gang God. Shout out to him. Now SonicFox is like, yo, I need to dominate over somebody to make myself feel better. And I lost in the Summon of Power. How can I redeem myself?
He also lost a combo breaker. He got second place in all of them except for Dragon Ball.
Well, I'm just talking about Dragon Ball right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like his reign of terror in every game is kind of like
it's starting to dwindle.
There's scratches in the armor now. Like there's, I mean, cracks. Like
You know what it is? I'm be real with you for a second. I think what it is my man had a hunger to save up money to get his furry suit, right?
Yep.
Now that he got this furry suit, I don't think he has that hunger as much anymore.
No, but Zero's about to bring it out of him.
It's possible.
By the way, so the what's on the line? By the way.
Oh yes, go on. What's on the line?
Zero said that if SonicFox wins, he can quit the game with that W. But if he loses, SonicFox has to keep playing Smash.
Oh yes. Yes. You know what? Just for that, I want SonicFox to lose. Like, I want his fucking ass, right? And I want SonicFox to start playing Smash. And then, finally...
And then we don't have to worry about SonicFox. All you Smash players can deal with them.
The way the Injustice players were basically looking at the Dragon Ball players and
yeah.
like,
I remember some of them were like, you guys can deal with them.
Yeah, like now you guys can deal with them. Now, the NRS players, the Dragon Ball players, we're all going to be looking at the Smash players and be like, now you know what the fuck we just had to deal with. Y'all can have him now.
By the way, if SonicFox does win this, right, this basically solidifies him as the Daigo / Michael Jordan of our year.
No, I'll call him. I mean, I don't even know why people are debating it. SonicFox is definitely like Daigo of the new generation.
Yeah, I guess, you know what, yeah, technically, yeah, he is. The only game he doesn't play is Street Fighter. Every other game he plays, and he wins.
Right.
Like, he got second place in Combo Breaker, but all of those matches were close.
And the other thing is, like, even when he was playing Street Fighter, he wasn't doing terrible. He just used a really shitty character.
Yeah, he was fun.
Because he was using Fung. I mean, like, what are you doing? But like, I feel like if he really wanted to win, like, if he wanted to like just
imagine him with Cammy.
Right, if he wanted to like just pick Cammy, which honestly I feel like that's more of a character for him, considering he likes blonde girls. But that's neither here nor there. Like, if he had picked Cammy, he would probably wreck fucking shop in Street Fighter. Yeah. But he's even said himself he doesn't really have fun playing the game.
No.
All right. To each their own. It's cool. I'm fine with that. But literally every other game this man has put his fucking fingers on, he's dominated.
It's not like he's gotten good in. Like, Chris G is really good in every game. But
right.
SonicFox literally dominates.
Getting first in everything. My man whooping ass since Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, Injustice 1, Injustice 2. Fucking Skullgirls. And you know, Marvel, he was holding his own in that shit too. He was like top 3 or some shit for a hot minute. And then now Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Actually, he wasn't even just top 3. He was winning tournaments first place for a little while, and then he finally got dethroned because he started not playing the game and saying, you know, the game's dead.
I mean,
but he created a lot of those. Like, he created the meta in Marvel. That's crazy.
This nigga created the meta in Marvel and left.
And left.
That's wild.
That is wild. And you know, maybe Rambams is watching this, or some Marvel heads are watching this. They'll agree. Like, he literally went in, and the way that he played Rocket Raccoon and Jeddah was just crazy.
I loved watching it.
But then now you see all the other, like, if you ever see Marvel's Infinite, if you ever see footage of it now, it's literally the same thing. You basically have the same meta or the same things that you had with that Rocket Raccoon Jeddah combo. Basically, like, everyone's trying to get to that with their teams. Is what I'm
yeah, and like
he created the meta.
SonicFox be influencing everybody. You know, Yohozi played Gotenks forever, but she's not that good in the neutral, so like, you know, she never really got anywhere. But when you get somebody who literally coined the term nooch and fucking decided to pick Gotenks, now everybody and their mama is picking Gotenks, even though he's always been that fucking good. In fact, he was better before the patch, but you know, he got secretly nerfed, but nobody knows about that, or fucking ever. Now everybody's starting to pick up Gotenks. I even saw the kill stage playing Gotenks now.
It's the effect that he had when he picked Hit and did everything that he did with Hit.
Yeah.
Basically, any character that SonicFox picks in any game, he makes him look cheap as fuck. I remember when he played the Ninja Turtles, and everyone said that the Ninja Turtles sucked. And he literally on Twitter, I remember this. He literally said on Twitter that that's not true at all. That the Ninja Turtle characters are broken. He went in and beat everybody with the Ninja Turtles.
Sounds about right.
He showed everyone.
Like SonicFox, you a god.
The only thing I'll say that he's not right with is that he thinks Vegeta sucks. But I think that's him being stubborn at this point.
He is just being stubborn. But, I mean, like, who cares, though? He's still winning. Like,
true.
Like, what the fuck's sake? Like, I'm not even mad at him. Now he changed up his team again, and it's a mix of his newer team with, like, his old, original, like, beta team. Because now he brought Android 18 back in the mix.
He's just experimenting right now, I believe. Because he did have a few sets against Hook and God. Which, by the way, there is this funny little moment where he had Kid Buu left, and all of Hook and God's characters had full health. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this?
So fucking real. I saw that shit like earlier this past week.
It's funny because he had sparking. And he's like, I'm not going to use sparking because you're not going to hit me again. You're not going to touch me.
I'm sitting there the whole time like, yo, why isn't SonicFox using sparking? I'm like, you're barely alive, bro. Use sparking. A
lot of blue health. He could have gotten 3/4 of his health back.
He could have gotten like 3/4 of his health back. This man did not hit sparking. This man, if he got touched one more time, would have died. Guess what? This nigga didn't get touched. He didn't get touched by Piccolo. He didn't get touched by Goku Black. He didn't get touched by who's the other character that Hugengon uses?
Piccolo, Vegeta, and Cell, I believe.
Oh yeah, Vegeta. Oh yeah, that's right. He uses Cell, but I think in that set he was using Goku Black. But yeah, none of the characters fucking touched him. I'm just like, yo, SonicFox, bro. Like, why are you so godlike, bro? Yeah. But yeah, he's amazing. Though me and SonicFox had beef for a little bit.
What?
Like,
you know what's funny? I faced him in a lot of games. SonicFox.
I mean, when I say we had beef, it was more one-sided. I just had beef with him. But
yeah,
like,
clearly,
it was only because this nigga was winning a lot. But then
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He finally lost, so I got over it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, and Goichi's not completely dominating everybody anymore.
My thing with him is that I faced him in almost every game. I faced him in Injustice. I faced him in Dragon Ball. I faced him in Street Fighter.
Nobody was asking.
No, it's just funny that I've kind of faced him in every game.
But like,
the only game I haven't faced him is Dead or Alive.
But you're the only one who laughed and who found it funny. No, nobody else did. Nobody else cared.
I'm not.
Nobody else cared.
Like, no one cares about you and your beef. He literally thinks he doesn't even know you exist. He doesn't care if you exist. You can go up to him and be like, hey,
everybody cares about beef. Everybody keeps thinking like, yo, you really got a problem with SonicFox? I don't really have a problem with him. It's just that he's losing.
No one cares about your stupid beef.
He's human. Everybody cares. Trust me. Everybody listen to this now and like, oh, okay, you don't have beef with SonicFox.
Oh
okay.
my god, yeah, okay.
Over it.
If one, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this out here right now. If one person comes up to me and says, I did care about Kim's SonicFox beef, I'll give you, Kim, $5 for each person that does that.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Happen. Actually, I'll trick the $5 down to $1 because.
No, you said $5. $5. I'm not gonna tamper. I'm not gonna hit anybody up. I'm not a scout, but I'll like the honor code. I'm not gonna hit anybody up. If y'all really walk up to this man and tell him that you did care about the beef, I'm about to give y'all some of the money too. So, we in this together, y'all.
So yeah, I think that just about covers everything. I mean, E3 this one was pretty awesome. There was only one thing. I guess there is one last thing. Where the fuck is Mortal Kombat, man?
Dude, man, you and me both. I remember
that was the biggest disappointment.
We were watching the Sony conference, and I was like, "Yo, they're gonna start with The Last of Us 2, and they're gonna end with Mortal Kombat." And you're like, "No, with Last of Us 2, that's like their moneymaker." I'm like, "Yo, I bet you they are." First game they showed, Last of Us 2.
By the way, nothing beat that, Last of Us 2. I think that the only thing that was just as good was the Ghost of Tsushima. That was it.
I'm not gonna say anything necessarily beat that. Like, I'm equally as excited for that game as I am for like Resident Evil 2 remake, for Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man.
In my heart, I think that game looked too amazing.
All right,
everything about it just looked groundbreaking on on every level that you look at it.
Aside,
I'm still orgasming over that trailer because I love Last of Us. Oh my god.
That aside, it started off with Last of Us 2, like I predicted, and then we're sitting there watching Sony, watching them go through the E3. We're like, all right, when's Mortal Kombat, right? When is it? And they showed Spider-Man, and we're like, okay, cool, Spider-Man. Ed Boon gonna come out now? Yes.
By the way, he did confirm on Twitter, no E3 announcement.
Oh, did he? Oh, it's probably like mad late because I was jumping back and forth.
Yeah, it was late. He said it, I think, like right at I think on the last day of E3. He said it.
Oh, of course you fucking did that. Jesus Christ! Like, how
you
was
could have said this from the beginning, and we wouldn't have been like disappointed.
Yeah.
I think this E3, if it wasn't for us looking so forward to MK11, it would have been way more greater than it was. But it already was as great as it was. Like, if you take out MK11, if you really like think about it hard and take out MK11, this E3 was amazing. So
yeah, just MK11 would have thrown it over the top.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. Although low key, I deadass do think they're gonna do Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe Part 2. I'm not bullshitting.
Oh my god, no, no.
Listen, you doubt me every time I say this. I honestly think they're gonna do it. They've made way too many references to it in Injustice 2 with Sub-Zero and Raiden and shit. They make a lot of fucking references to it as if that shit was canon. So they're trying to bring that memory back up. They're like, yeah, that happened.
If MK versus DC 2 gets announced, I'll give you $20. That's another bet. If they don't, hold on. But if they don't, you have to say.
I'm just saying, you about to owe me.
You have to give me a 2-minute rant on how good I am in fighting games.
So if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Okay, so if MK11 gets announced instead, then I'll give you that.
Yep. 2 whole minutes. I'll count and everything on a podcast.
All right, 2 whole minutes. Notice how I'm getting money out of this, and all this nigga
because
wants.
Because I already know. Well, to me, money to me is my ego. So.
This nigga wants me to just stroke his ego for 2 minutes. You hear this shit?
Now you know what kind of person I am.
This is the kind of shit I gotta put up with, y'all. Y'all complain about Super John being at the tournaments and shit. Y'all gotta deal with him for hours. Y'all don't understand how long I've had to deal with this nigga.
So the next thing at E3, by the way, real quick, Xavier Woods versus Kenny Omega.
Dude, this shit was amazing.
I loved every second of it. That was so good.
I loved every bit of it. Can we talk about the fact that Tasty's team got super kicked?
I wasn't expecting that at all.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
When Kenny was like, I'm tired of this biased commentary, I'm like, what the hell's going on here? He's like, can you take care of him? And he, right when I saw him turn to the side, I'm like, super kick? As a wrestling fan, I always know that when someone turns to the side like that and has their leg ready to go up, I'm like, super kick coming. Always comes.
I wasn't ready for that. At that point, I was like, okay, this is definitely... I just wanted to make sure it was definitely, scripted, the way everything was panning out, with the whole, first to 5 and shit happening. I'm like, it's probably scripted. But, once the first to 5 happened and Tasty got fucking kicked in the fucking chest, I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely scripted and everything. I'm like, this is what we wanted to see. But after, when Kenny won... convincingly, mind you.
Yeah, mind you, I think actually it's not even. I think he was sandbagging some of those games.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But the ending where they had to eat the peppers. First off, if you've never had a habanero pepper just by itself, them shits are really hot. They're not no ghost pepper levels of hot, but they're up there. I would say
basically, if you're not used to spicy foods and stuff like that, you'll get.
Yeah, if you're not used to.
You will get fucked by those.
Listen. Pause. Even if you are used to spicy foods, you're still gonna get kind of fucked up by a habanero. Alright, I remember one time I ate one. I eat spicy food all the time. I'm Haitian.
I never ate one and never planning on it.
We eat all types of spicy food, right? There's one chick, she dared me to eat a habanero. I was like, whatever, I'm Haitian. I got
in high school, I remember that was a challenge or something that they brought in some habaneros, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't know this was a challenge going around. This is before, Instagram and everything was making
this shit. Was high school times.
Yeah, it was high school and shit. So I ate the habanero. She recorded me and shit. And I'm like, I ate it. I was like, what's up? Nothing's wrong.
It
And she's like,
bends when it gets onto you.
she's like, he had action? I'm like, yo, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm chilling. Then she cut the camera off. Boy, I started sweating. I started dying. I was crying and shit because I felt it. I felt the pepper go down my throat and splash fall into my stomach. That's how hot that shit was. I felt the entire way fucking down. I'm dying. I'm crying. I'm like, please get me some bread. I need some milk. Like, get me something. Please, somebody help me. Okay?
From what I know, milk is the best thing to drink when...
Milk is the best thing to get. Or especially ice cream, too. Since it has dairy, so it's cold and everything. But, yeah, by the way, she did turn the camera back on after I started crying. So somewhere on the internet, that's floating of me dying from a habanero. That was one. Okay? Xavier ate two. I was surprised he was still standing. By the end of it, he's like, yo, can you wrap this up? Because it's about to come out the other end. Like,
I think he was serious. You saw the New Day, the partners behind him, the way that they reacted when he said that, they started, like, really, like, you could tell. You could tell he was 100% serious. Like, he literally needs to take a shit. and then Kenny taking the habaneros as well.
Yeah,
and his mouth became so numb, he was drooling the rest of the...
They are hot, dude. I'm saying, I think they're, like, at least top 5. Like, if we had to put peppers on a tier list, they would be, like, top 5.
Yeah, they have to be top 5.
You know? But, like, yeah, it's up there. Habaneros are no fucking joke. The fact that they're just carrying around bags of habaneros, y'all, them niggas are wildin'. But, yeah, that shit was amazing. It was super entertaining. I super enjoyed it.
I'm surprised Cody was there.
It was a great look for not only just for the wrestling fans, but for the FGC as a whole, bringing a whole lot of hype to it.
Xavier Woods actually put out a letter following that, talking about how much he loves the FGC over every community. And this is a guy coming from the WWE community.
I mean, he's not wrong. We're kind of the best.
A little added on thing with that set, though. Ric Flair, his official Twitch, he was actually in the chat. The thing is, he does have an official Twitch. He really does. And he hasn't used it in forever, though. But, yeah, he was literally in the chat. People, like, screenshotted it. And, yeah, he just goes, woo, on the chat. But, yeah.
There are so many questions. Okay.
Ric Flair. I was like, what is Ric Flair doing?
I'm surprised Ric Flair has a Twitch. Like,
he has a Twitch. Yeah.
But yeah, all right, I guess that's cool. But yeah, that was a great time. I enjoyed that whole set. It was great for the FGC as a whole. FGC, we're the greatest forever. Fighting games are great. Shout out to Zaffarino as well. He's streaming currently, and I said I would join him, so I'm gonna do that.
his little tutorials on how to become a better fighting game player.
Hold on, I gotta remember the name. Analysis Paralysis.
Yes,
that's the name. I was fucking love that name too.
Analysis Paralysis. That's funny.
Also, quick side note: do not cut this out. I'm dead serious.
Oh my God, don't.
No, I'm going to. Listen.
My God.
Y'all ain't enough. Y'all ain't tweeting enough. Same. Tweet at Sherry Jennings. Tell her to slide in the real niggas DMs and to stop playing. Y'all can find me on Instagram. There's this nice little segue to the outro. You can find me on Instagram at Art of Kimbo. That's at ARTOFKIMBO. Or at FGC_Kimbo_Henry. Sherry Jennings, if you're hearing this, slide in my DMs. If it happens, I'm not going to say nothing. But just saying, like, yo, slide in the real niggas DMs one time. You know, bust it wide open for a real nigga. All right. And where can they find you, John?
Super John 12345. That connects to
Sherry, I'm sliding this nigga's DMs because he's a scrub.
I feel like I have more of a chance with Sherry than you do. That's saying something. That's saying something.
Really gonna have this conversation with me right now?
No, I don't.
All right.
That just about ends it for this episode of -2.
All right, there we go. End the episode, nigga.
It's E3 special.
Yeah, the E3 special. That's it for -2 for the E3 special and whatnot. I already told y'all where you have to find me. You know where you can find
Yep.
John.
Yep.
So if you have any more questions or comments, comment below and shit and stuff, and we might respond to it in the next podcast. Maybe you might get a shout out.
You won't.
You probably won't, but like we might still address your question.
All right.
All right, peace out, bitches.